fit him, you can have him. If you can fit him, you can have him. Try to walk in my shoes, try to walk in my shoes.
The unpacking process. I took everything out. The pink bag right here. I need to clean my room up because I had the door closed. I had to put everything I tossed on the bed up first. My son slept on this before I left, and that's still been down there. She's so happy I'm back. She wanted to move. But this is all dirty clothes from before I left. I gotta unpack all of this. Give my nephew that back. Give my sister her sweatsuits back because I didn't wear them. Dirty clothes. Dirty clothes. But this is some of the stuff he brought me. This is all items from Shein. This is a little southern gator print aqua floor layer printed dress, bodycon dress. And then these are the butt scrunch leggings. If y'all know, y'all know. These shorts was free. It came in an order that he did not order, but say money XOX with the, it's like a happy face smiling. And he really liked those on me. I wore them to bed. This is another bodycon, regular shoulder sleeve brown dress. And it goes down to my ankles. That one went below the knee. This one went above the knee. And when I say it slowly rise, but it's a one shoulder. This goes on one shoulder, and then the other side is like that. But this is a little black with the gold detailing dress. He brought me a glass wine cup. It fits a whole bottle of wine in this cup. That's how big this cup is. So when I take it out, I'm gonna put it up and use it for my wine. They say I don't just give a sip. I drank it out. But that's from his mom. Then he brought me a unicorn nightlight because I'm his unicorn, and he said the light is to keep a little bit of him lit up in my heart every night when I go to bed. So he got me a little unicorn nightlight. And like I told him, it's the small gestures that makes a big impact, like small little cute stuff that we talk about that he does, and that's the stuff I love the most. So I'm gonna finish unpacking all this stuff, but I had to keep the gift bags because they say taste, smell, touch, and I think the other one was suck or something like that, but that bag broke, and so we threw it away. And then he brought some, is it leaking? Yeah, it is, damn it. But he brought some body oil and gave me a massage. And then this is all my stuff that's in here. Y'all, I didn't even need to take a suitcase. Everything he brought me was everything I needed. Like, I over-consumedly packed because I like options, and it's crazy because he does too. I thought this suitcase was big and I had a lot of shit piled up in here. He had a suitcase bigger than this, full of stuff. He had his backpack with his gaming system and games and stuff in it. He had a suitcase full of shoes, and he had his Louis Vuitton duffel bag. So he packed way more than I did. And we swapped outfits throughout the day too, so like going to different places, doing different stuff. But these were my sisters. And I only wore this to breakfast and then I took it back off. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and wear it and then wash it before I give it to her. But this one I did not wear. Put that up there. These are all clean clothes that got to be put away that I need more hangers and drawer space for. So it's okay. Go sit down. Go sit down. But it's some more stuff over here that he brought me, which is what I'm trying to get to, as well as my medicine because I did not take it today. But he brought me this. This is another scrunch dress, but it's a tube dress. Little orange and brown swirl. And it goes above the knee. And then he got me this, almost like a cow neck, but it's like one shoulder, it droops off one shoulder and then it sits on the other shoulder type shirt, and it scrunches on the side with that same kind of like marble design. And then he got me a jean dress, denim dress, and it's like a bikini top, but it crisscrosses the back in through the little loops, and that is like above the thigh type dress. And then he also got me a scarf because we both like wearing scarves for our outfits and stuff, so he got this one to match one of his outfits, but neither one of us wore that outfit, so it stayed in the bag. None of this stuff was worn, by the way, only the stuff over there. And then he got me his green shirt to match his green pants, but neither one of us wore that outfit either because we wore so much other stuff. Excuse me. And some more butt scrunch leggings. But we went to Chimes, we went to Willie's, we went to B Spot Noya in New Orleans. Willie's and Chimes was in Baton Rouge. We went to the movies to see the new Captain America, and we went to get daiquiris. We went a few places. He showed me around town. He showed me all of the places to hang out and take pictures, if you like influencer type stuff and all that stuff. So it was a good time. We spent majority of the time in the room. Just the movie tickets. Majority of the time in the room watching All American from season 1. We got to like the middle or the end of season 3, but just to have quality time laid up, watching TV, relaxing, like no care in the world, not bothered by nothing, nobody, nowhere, no how. And that was the best feeling. Like, y'all, he broke down crying when it was time for me to leave. Like 2 hours before I left, we were in New Orleans. His cousin, his mom took me to the B Spot, Noya, to go eat. And then we drove around the French Quarters and Bourbon Street. And by the time we got to the French Quarters from the restaurant, he texted me, like, I think I'm kind of crying. And I looked over, y'all, kind of my ass. He had tears flowing down his face. I'm like, babe, what's wrong? Babe, talk to me. What's wrong? What's going on? What's wrong? Why are you crying? Like, what's wrong? Now I'm getting emotional. Like, what the fuck is going on? And he didn't want to say it out loud because he was in the car with his mom and his cousin. So he texted me everything. And he was just telling me, like, I never knew I could love somebody this hard, this deep, this fast, this intimate, because we did have sex. But the time we spent together, quality time, and then the gift and the meanings behind the gifts, and the time and effort we put into everything over the past few months, and just knowing that he would have had to let go that night. And then it was a lot of stuff we didn't get to do because shit happens, and some stuff got canceled. Like, he wanted to get my nails and toes done. He wanted to get my septum pierced. He wanted to take me to another restaurant as well as the zoo and the place where he gonna take all his Instagram photos and to meet all his homeboys. But I only met his mom, his dad, his like adopted brother, his real brother, and his baby, and then 2 of his cousins, female cousins, and one of them boyfriend or husband, and their 2 kids. And so it's a lot we did not do. We did have game night with the family, though. We did go out to eat with the mom and cousin the next day. I went out to eat with him and the cousin the day before, and then me and him by ourselves, as well as the movies by ourselves. And it was a lot, but at the same time, he was overwhelmed because he wanted to do more, and he didn't want to let me down with that being the first time of us seeing each other, meeting up, and all of that. So he had a lot of stress on him, which I understand, and he just broke down crying, and I'm like, babe, stop. Like, you don't want them seeing you crying. Like, he's not a crier. He's very masculine. He holds a lot in. He's tough. He's not emotional. So only time he cried was his grandma's funeral and his best friend's cousin funeral. So if you catch him crying, that's a big deal. His mom even mentioned it. His cousins even mentioned it. So for me to catch him crying was like, oh my God. And we got out on Bourbon, and in the French quarters and walked around a little bit, but after that, he was just like, I'm just ready to go. I don't want to walk around no more. I don't want to do nothing. He was in his feelings. Like, he laid in my lap like a baby, y'all, and just let me hold him, like, just cried in my arms. And then when we got to the airport, we went back to his mom's to grab my things and for him to change clothes because he was going to come back and stay there for the night and then go back home, which he took me to his house. And y'all, that is a gorgeous fucking house. Big house, like old-fashioned, vintage. This is grandma's house. Like, everybody come to grandma for the holidays type house. Like, soul food type house. And beautiful. Love it to death. But he went and changed clothes, and then we went to the airport. And when we got to TSA, he can't go through because he's not boarding nowhere. So he just grabbed me and squeezed me and hugged me and broke down crying, telling me, I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't want to let you go. I don't want you to leave. It's like I'm losing a part of myself. And I started bawling, y'all. I started crying so hard. Like, I didn't show him, he didn't show me, because we both turned away from each other so fast and just depart before it gets bad. But when I got to my terminal and I sat down and it started hitting me, like tears just started falling down my face nonstop without me being able to control it. And I called him to check on him to make sure he was okay, and he was in the car bawling, you guys, bawling, like wiping his face, looking away from the camera, don't want me to see him crying, sniffling, voice changed completely, softened up, got real tender, like very vulnerable. And like, that's the best fucking feeling in the world. If you can have a man feel that way about you, like, I'm getting emotional think about it. But he went to work today, and he even called me at the first job, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get through the day, because yeah, I'm feeling better from last night, but it's a lot. Like, it's heavy on my heart. Like, I did not want to let you go. I wish you could stay. I wish you would have stayed longer. I wish it was okay to where we could have just flew your son out here and y'all could have stayed longer. But he gonna be here for my birthday in June, so we got a couple more months apart, and then I'll see him in June, and then a couple more months apart, and I'll go back out there in August with my son, and then a couple more months, and he'll come out here in October for a wedding. But it's just like having that much intimate time together, and then separating. I get how military families feel, because that shit hurts so bad. I don't want to keep talking about it because I'm getting emotional, but like, I love that man down, y'all, and he loves me just as hard, and that's so hard to come by. I'm so happy for him, and everything has been aligning in God's favor. Like, everything's been on God's time and God's way, God's plan. We haven't been rushing nothing. It's just been happening, and it's the best fucking feeling in the world. I can't express it. I can't. I love that man to death. Like, if we were to get married right now, I would say yes. He told me, because I was okay. I told him I've always been the girl who wanted to propose. And he was like, that's not something that women do, but that's unique, and you are a unique person. That's why I call you my unicorn, because you're different. But if you were to propose to me, get down on one knee right now, I would say yes. We can go to the courtroom and get married and then have a big wedding later. I just want to honeymoon and travel and live my life with you, like, for the rest of my life. Like, I don't want nobody else. I'm ready to settle down. If we can't have a kid, we always have your son. I'm adopting him anyway, like, but I want a kid of my own, and if we can have a kid of our own, one is fine, because he know I have health issues and I might not be able to carry, or I'll be a high-risk pregnancy, and I don't know if I can give him, he wants 2 kids, I don't know if I can give him 2. If I can give him 1, then I'm very lucky to give him 1. He's fine with that. He said we can foster, we can adopt, we can do whatever. If it's meant for him not to have none, then he won't have none, but he's going to adopt my son anyway. So we've been talking about moving and finances and joint accounts, separate accounts, and working, and him helping me start my business because I can't do so much with my own health issues, and us just building as a unit. And that's the best fucking feeling in the world. Like, I've been waiting for this my whole life, and it's been sent to me without me even looking for him. And then same with him, he wasn't looking for me. He had just got out of a relationship in May last year, She tried to come back in July and he kind of brushed it off and was like, no, I just want to focus on me. If it's meant to me, God to put her in my life. Like, he prayed about it. He talked about it. He moved on. He changed his ways, and perfect alignment. So I can't ask for nothing else, but I'm going to take this stuff out, put it away, because I got tears running down my face. And the more I talk about it, the more emotional I get. So I'm going to stop talking and kind of clear my head and ease my heart, because I fucking love him, y'all. I fucking love him. I do. But I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. These braids, no matter how much I gel my edges down, they keep sticking back up. My hair is starting to stick up. The edges up here, my sister gripped it and braided it, but now that done came out. The braids are loose, super loose. Like I had them in for 6 weeks and it's only been almost 2. But they've been itching like crazy too. And I don't know, I've been greasing my hair. I've been putting oil and conditioner and water in my hair. I guess because it's growing, I don't know. I put a perm in before my sister braided it. So it could be just itching from that. It was already shedding and breaking off a lot in my natural state because I really wasn't taking care of it. But since I met my man, he's been giving me enough confidence to get back into myself, pour into myself, love myself. I've been doing it, but not as much because I've been helping everybody else, and I've been learning to tell motherfuckers no and focus on me. So I'm about to take these out, cut them off, take them out. I look like Storm. Nah, for real, but I'm about to take my hair out. So if you're new, welcome to the vlog. It's your girl, Cree, aka Cree. Call me whatever you want to call me, just don't call me out my name, period. And let's hop into today's video, because if you are original, you already know you're a creation. We create together. I'm Cree. You my creator, I'm your creator. We gonna create together, so let's get it. Part this in half. And no, my hair is not long. It is grown back, but it's not long. So don't worry, I'm not cutting nothing off. But when they do get that long again, then that's when I'll be concerned. But we about to get back into these hair videos, get back into my makeup videos, back into getting dressed and stuff. I hate doing fashion videos though, because I don't be having places to go film content where I can take pictures and stuff and show like how I take my Instagram photos or whatever, because one, I don't have a vehicle, and I know I've been working on it for a few years, but I also have immune disease that attacks my muscles, and I also have carpal tunnel in both wrists, spinal bifida in my back, top and bottom portions, as well as nerve damage in my legs, and sometimes that can make me black out, and I don't want to be behind nobody's wheel, putting nobody's life at risk with that type of health concerns. But I do need to get my license this year and get me a car, because I'm tired of depending on people at this point. Like, I'm tired of catching buses, I'm tired of Ubering, I'm tired of my family and complaining about gas as if I don't already help them with everything and feed them and put food in a house and help with their bills and stuff and give them gas money when they need to take me somewhere. So I'm just over all of it. I'm tired of the van share ride people with my insurance who said that I have it covered throughout my insurance, but every time I call to schedule a ride with them, it's kind of like Uber, but it's free through your Medi-Cal or insurance or whatever. And they don't answer the phone, or they schedule my rides and then the drivers cancel or don't show up, or they're late, or I miss appointments, or it was always something like the past couple months. So I just stopped even using them all in all. But my hair is growing. Look at that. I can't wait till it's like out here though. But probably every 6 to 8 weeks I'll perm my hair again, like Texlax. I'm gonna try and Texlax my hair, keep it trained, That way I can just flat iron it and straighten it or whatever. Keep it braided up in protective styles and try and grow it out some more. I'm gonna wait till it grows some more before I trim it. But I am working on growing my hair back out. Like no more cuts, no more big chops, no more none of that. A trim here and there. Maybe even a slight, what is it called when it's not a trim? Dusting, a slight dusting to where it's just like on the edges, not a full like 1 inch trim or nothing like that. But we gonna see. We gonna see how it play out. So I'm gonna get these out. I'm gonna time lapse because this gonna be a full video. I'm gonna wash my hair. I'm gonna probably let it air dry because I took my mom my flat iron and blow dryer this morning because she's taking her individuals out, or as y'all call it, box braids. But when they're smaller, they're not boxes, so her individuals. And so she gonna wash and shampoo her hair and all that. So I took her my blow dryer. We live in the same apartment complex, in case y'all didn't know. If you are new to the channel, I live on one section of the apartment and my mom lives in the next section by the leasing office, and then with my brother, and then my sister and my nephew lives the next section over from me, from my mom. So it's me and my son, my mom and my brother, my sister and my nephew. So 2 generations of moms and their sons in the same apartment complex. But like I was saying, getting off topic, I'm gonna wash, condition, air dry my hair. That way I'm not even using heat as much because I did blow dry it before I did the braids. I'm trying to keep as less heat as possible on my hair. But we on this hair journey together, y'all. So I wish I did show when I permed it and when my sister braided it, but I was moving fast. So this will be video 1 of the hair journey process, and hopefully by summer we'll see some changes. If not by the end of the year, which is around the time it will be me and Babe's 1-year anniversary, and we are gonna slow down on moving together and all of that. This year is just gonna be, I went out there, it's March 7th today, I believe. I went out there February 12th through the 16th. The 12th is our anniversary, and we got together November 12th, 2024. It's March 2025, but that was our 3-month anniversary. I flew out to see him, meet him for the first time because I did meet him over Instagram. But he will come in June for my birthday, late May, early June. And then me and my son will go out there in August, and then he'll come back here in October for a wedding with his family, and he'll come stay with us as well. So, we just gonna slow down on the whole moving thing. Try and keep the flame flaming and become best friends. We already feel like best friends, but you know, grow the friendship process longer, date more and all of that, and see how it plays out. And then we'll work on like engagement and moving together and all that stuff. If we get to that point at the end of this year, if not, sometime next year, and go from there. But we just taking it easy for now, not rushing nothing, not trying to create no red flags, no trauma, no drama, no stress, no anxiety, no none of that. So we just riding it out, and it's been going good. That's him texting me right now on his second job, because he was off this morning from the first job. So he went and helped his mom and dad run some errands and take care of the dog and all of that. And now he is clocking in the second job, but he checks in with me before he goes to work for the first job at 6 in the morning, his time, which is 4 my time. And then he calls on his break. He calls in between jobs. He calls when he gets to the second job on that break, and then when he's getting out, coming home, or going home, not coming home because we don't live together, but y'all get what I'm saying. And when I say call, I mean we FaceTime. Like sometimes he FaceTime me while he's working, and his bosses don't care. They like it. They think it's cute. But ooh, that's starting to hurt my neck. Start on this side. That hurt. But it's cool. Like, they don't be tripping off him being on the phone or nothing. So we good. But I'm a time lapse because I already got a headache. And I did have my heater on because it's been raining and hailing and cold and windy as heck outside. But this heater is getting to me. I need to go turn that off because it's starting to make my head hurt. It's hot as hell in here. And I got a hoodie on, so that's not making it no better. So let me go turn this heat off, time lapse, and I'll be back. The braids are out. It is so bad. Ooh. Y'all can see where, from wearing the wig, it pulled the hair in the front and then up here, a little bit up here. But it's growing back in. Make my forehead look big as fuck. Bigger than what it already is. I already know I got a big forehead, it showed up. But it's growing, so I can't complain. And Babe is growing his hair out too, so we kind of on a hair journey together. And I'm about to go wash this. Look at that. Now if it can get like out here and then out there, and I could just have one big poof, I'm good. Or I could flat iron it. I think I'm gonna do either some of my old wigs that I really don't wear no more for a couple days, or glue some tracks in, which I'm really debating, but I might glue some tracks in and just wear a ponytail for a couple weeks, like a week or two, so I'm big on that too, but we gonna see. Let's get this washed, and then hands greasy as shit. My son be packing my hair with grease, but let's get this washed and then air dried. I might blow dry it after I go get my blow dryer back from my mom, but that ain't gonna be right now. That'll be later on, so let's go. So while the conditioner sit in my hair, I'm gonna wash these dishes and then rinse the conditioner out. So, long story short, we did break it off after 4 months. We're still friends. We're still talking as if we're dating, but we're just taking it one day at a time and letting it happen on its own naturally. We did kind of rush into it. It was 4 months and we did talk about a lot, but I'm glad we got all of that out the way now so that if we do end up getting back into a deep relationship, we already know where we stand. But he felt like he was being rushed. I told him he wasn't. It was just the concept of the idea of talking about everything and that I was willing to slow down, but he didn't want to slow down as far as being in a relationship and still trying to build a friendship first. He wanted to completely stop the relationship and become friends. So we focused on that, and that's where we are now. So yeah, after 4 months of being together, deeply in love, he wants to take a break and start over as friends and then work into the relationship later. Like, he literally calls me, talks to me, texts me, FaceTime every day still. It's kind of awkward, but we still in a good space. So I'm not going to hold it against him. He's not a bad guy. He didn't do anything wrong. It's just he wanted to start slowly and do it the correct way. And I don't have a problem with that. So story update on that, just to let y'all know, fill y'all in on what's really going on, because I'm fucking heartbroken, but I'm okay. Oh my God, that feels so good. Now I'm gonna leave this towel on for a little bit and then take it off and let it finish air drying. My son been using my travel shampoo. Y'all, ain't shit in there. Shampoo or conditioner. I had to squeeze it out. So I just put it back up there so he can finish it off. But hair is washed, air drying. Necklaces are soaking wet. But my face feel moisturized from the dang conditioner rinsing down my face. But we gonna let this air dry. Find me a snack, cause I'm hungry. Whew, might make me some cereal. I want some cereal. Some Lucky Charms. I'll be back. And another quick update. I have not had a period since I've been out there. My period was on when I was out there at the last little bit of time or whatever, but I haven't had one since. So I don't know if I'm pregnant, but I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.